question I asked is, what impact did this person leave? The question was, zero. You see, I believe that, like my book talks about what is wealth. The wealth practical way. There are two types of wealth. How many types? You have monetary wealth, which is money, but you also have moral wealth. I believe money doesn't change people, it simply reveals people, yes or no? So one of the things I realized in the book is, when I wrote this book, is like the biggest wealth in the world is not how many zeros you have in the bank, but it's how many lives you have changed in your time on this earth. Yes or no? Right? And that's why I do what I do. Because the stuff I've taught you now, it's taken me years to learn this stuff and to dissect into such a minute part so you can understand and learn this stuff. This is like a recipe. You know, this is like, how do you bake a cake? Eggs, sugar, water, milk. What happens if you miss the sugar out? Is it going to taste the same? What happens if you put eggs, milk, water, and you don't put the eggs in, you bake it, you take it up, and you put the eggs on top? It's not going to taste the same, is it? So a big part of me doing this is I want to make a difference. Today is not about us. Today is about the next generation. It's about the legacy. It's about what we teach our kids and our kids' kids. Imagine, like my business partner's daughter, she was 9 years old when she started her first business. She buys eggs for £1, sells them for £1.50. She makes about £35 a week. And one time when it was Christmas, we went to Hamleys to shop in London, when she was buying all these toys. Vincent said, "It's okay, Hannah, shall I buy these for you?" She said, "It's okay, Daddy, I've got money." She opens a purse, there's 350 quid in there. Imagine if all our kids grew up with that mentality. You know, one of my biggest dreams has always been to build a school in Kenya, and last year my dream came true. We built a school and now it houses 343 orphans, teaching the things that you're learning right now, you know? So, I want you to think about this. What is your why? Why are you doing this? There's got to be there has to be some reason why you would finish work on Easter to come and learn this stuff. Yes or no? Yes. You gotta have a strong why. I remember once, again, it's not about having the money, it's about what the money will do for you. It's what the money will do for you. And I remember there was New Year's. He said to a very close friend of mine, "Oh yeah, 2016 is going to be amazing." And he looked at me and he said, "No, it isn't." I said, "Why?" He says, "I'm already 6 months in the red." And I remember getting ready that night and thinking, this is a downer. I don't want to set off a new year on a downer. So I walked into the room and I said, "How much?" I said, "What do you mean, how much?" I said, "How much to clear the slate?" And he told me. I took my checkbook out, I wrote the check, I gave him the check. First time in my entire life I see this guy cry. You see, it's what you do with the money. But also you have to treat yourself as well. You know, I remember walking to the shops and picking up a suit, oh, that's a really nice suit, and and you walk to the counter, you look at the price tag, and you turn back. Put it back. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? It's okay, let me tell you something. Having money will solve all the issues that not having money creates. Right? Anyone who tells you money is not important doesn't have any. People tell you money doesn't buy you happiness. I'd rather be crying a Lamborghini than a Mini. It's what the money can do for people. It's the impact it can make. That's my mission now. And that's one of the reasons why I run these events on, because every single business I've ever started has come from someone I've met in an event just like this. They'll send me a message saying, "John, oh my God, that was so powerful, and oh my God, I've got this idea," or "Oh my God, John, I'd love to be, part of your inner circle," or "John, I've got this idea." And so it's just so many contacts. It's not about who you know, it's who knows you. Write that down. It's not about who you know, it's about who knows you. Right? It's about who knows you. And as soon as you understand these 4 concepts and you can understand the value following sales and monetization, whether that is your personal business, a passion business, or your current business to grow, these apply to every business. Does that make sense? Say yes. Right? So, some of you have asked my team as well, like, okay, so now what? Like, what do I do now? Well, two options. You can go back, do what I've told you to do, and try it out. But I know how life can be. I know a lot of you go home and life gets in the way. Am I right? Yes or no? So would it be okay if I tell you about something that we've created for you that can help you get a better result and to do this stuff so you can start making passive income? Would that be okay? Say yes. Yeah. So in fact, a lot of you have probably seen this already. You've probably got one of these in your booklets. We have an event called Guerrilla Business Bootcamp. I'm going to call this GBB. Okay, GBB. And GBB is a 3-day event. It's going to be in London. And it's taught by me personally. I don't have any other people coming. It's just me teaching these products and services. Right? So GBB is the dates are going to be the 28th to the 30th of April. If you can't make those dates, we also have other dates throughout the year as well. Also as well, I can say to you, the venue is going to be at the Amber Hotel in Marble Arch. You guys know where Marble Arch is? Mm-hmm. It's not far from here. And when we put this together, this is really an event. I can't even tell you how special this event is. This is not just any event. This is 10 years of my experience condensed to give you step-by-step processes of how to do this. You see, most people go through life like this, right? They start here and they think they can finish here. Life is like this. Then you finish there. Am I right? Yes or no? Yeah. So my goal of running this GBB is to get rid of the learning process, save you time, save you money, and then you can finish. You can accelerate your success. Make sense? Say yes. And I can tell you, there's so many different business ideas. You say to me, John, I don't have any idea. Well, the 3-day event is intensive, right? And the event is not as big as this. We have it more, it's a smaller, more intimate event where we talk about your business models. If you've got a business already, how do you attach another business model for more income? If you don't have a business model, right, what passion-based business can you start? And how can we test the market before we even enter the market? Would that be useful to know, by the way? Yes or no? Yes. It's huge. Second is how to create more products. There's 10 different products, and what I'm going to give you is a 6-figure plan. So when you come to that event, over 3 days, you're going to walk away with a plan to learn how to execute a 6-figure business passively. Would that be okay? Yes or no? It's huge, right? And I've taught this to a lot of my students already. Sales and passive income. If you've got a business, how do we create the sales? If you're struggling to do sales in your business, how do you attach a passive income model to that? So you don't have to work for the income, you create a vehicle that earns an income for you. And also the last part is marketing. How do we use social media? How do we use list building? How do we use Facebook? How do we use Twitter? How do we get a lot of followers? How did I get 275,000 followers on my Facebook? How did I get 75,000 in a week? How do I get 300,000 followers on Instagram? Right? How do I get 72,000 followers on Twitter? How do I build a list of 175,000 people? Do you see how this works, by the way? Yes or no? Yes. And a big part of me, when we do all this, it's all about creating that next level. Right? For example, I'm going to tell you right now, my business this year, Wealth Dragons Limited, at the end of the year, will be Wealth Dragons PLC. Our company has gone public. We're listing on the London Stock Exchange. Is that pretty good, by the way? It's a big thing. Why? Because I want to revolutionize the education system. And if any of you follow that vision, tomorrow at 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we've got a private session for any of you that want to be involved in that. If you'd like to invest in a company and have the company make money for you, that's even better. I'll send you a text message about it tonight, right? But tomorrow here we're going to have a session on a private session to talk about that. And we're looking for leaders and followers who understand that financial education, there's 2 types of education. How many types? 2 types. First type is what we call self-education. The second type is formal education. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. This is what I want to get out there to the kids. Get it to the parents so they can teach the kids. Bodies. That's one of the reasons why I run Guerrilla Business Intensive, to teach the parents, but also to find companies and people to work with. Does that make sense? Say yes. Yes. All right. No. So you've seen on the brochure, obviously, can I do this for free? Yes or no? Ask me why. Ask me why. It's because you have to put some skin in the game. You know, there's a few empty seats at the back. Some people, I reserved the seat for them here. I had to turn people away because this event's always full. And they didn't show up. And I already paid for their spot. That's not nice to have a party where you pay for food, you pay for everything, and people don't turn up. Am I right, yes or no? So you've got to have some skin in the game, right? If you've ever read my book, I got 10 principles in there. Every single year I learn a principle. One of those principles is taking risks. You don't take risks now, you'll be forced to take risks when you're older. Because a lot of people's mindsets are not set. So if you look on the brochure, the investment is just $2,997 plus VAT. And let me show you an example, right? Who could give me £10 for £20? Who could give me £10 for £20? Give me £10 for £20? You sure? Anyone else? Anyone else? £10 for 20. You're right!
Wow.
Right? So a lot of people see the opportunity, but they don't.